Hello all and welcome to another video. Today we will be looking at this Dell Inspirion 530, which I was able to pick up for free. This computer was bought by its previous owner in 2007 and was used as an all-round PC for many years before retiring to the closet in 2011. This PC comes with a Core 2 Duo E6550 processor, dual-channel memory of 2GB in total, a 500GB hard drive, and an Asus EN8800GT graphics card. The design of this case is something I always liked many years back, with the sliding door for the card reader, and 2 times a little door for hiding the optical drives. During the taping of this clip, I actually noticed that there was even still a protective film on the chrome strip here. After about 15 years, I thought maybe it is time to take that off. Don't you think so? Although the outside of the case looks very standard, if we look at the back, it does look like we also have an aftermarket power supply, as Dell computers normally don't come with a black power supply. The I/O of this case is actually less than I expected. I'm amazed that there are no PS2 ports for keyboard and mouse, for example. Next to that, we just have the basic I/O. The design of this case actually looks really good if you ask me. This is the kind of case that would be a great sleeper build maybe later on the channel. I just really wonder, maybe any of you know, how to turn the yellowish white on the front back to its original color. It also looks like the case hasn't been cleaned for many years, or maybe ever. The dust buildup looks a bit like that one from a smoker's household, but it actually doesn't smell like nicotine, so I'm very happy that I don't need to deep clean this before being able to test the computer. The power supply in this case is a 500-watt Cooler Master model. This is for sure extreme overkill on this setup. Looking at a PSU calculator, we could run this setup and only use around 200 watt. If you like these videos, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for many more budget builds and tech reviews that are still upcoming. Liking and subscribing really helps me grow this channel, which will allow me to make better and more videos. It would be my dream to do this full time. The previous owner of this PC did tell me that when you turn on the computer it sounds like a jet taking off. Seeing all the dust build up here, I can really imagine that, as well as there seems to be a thick coat of dust present on all the components in this case. As I don't have a compressor, I always buy these anti-dust sprays from a local store for less than $2. Using this can, I can easily take off almost all the dust of the components, and it isn't necessary to fully take them apart happily. Taking the dust of is more for my own peace than something important, as I probably won't be keeping much of these parts, as it will be a sleeper build anyway. What do you all think I should do with old parts like this? Do you think a giveaway on the channel would be a good idea? Or is this something none of you would be interested in? Don't you always feel like it is very satisfying to clean a computer like this with a lot of dust, and just see the chunks of dust fly out? Now that we got it cleaned up, it is time to install some proper Windows on it. I'm going here for Windows 10, and then running the Atlas OS playbook over it. During this process, I got to meet the sweet hum of this PC, which sounds indeed like an airplane taking off. To do some benchmarks on this PC, I thought it would be great to start with Fortnite. Unfortunately, no matter what I tried, it would never load, not even after downloading it again. The disk of this PC is so incredibly slow that I actually say that the download speed is limited by the speed with what it can be written to the disk. The next game I wanted to test was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, something I played crazy much as a teenager. I ended up joining a match to test out the computer to immediately be greeted by a cheater who was using wallhack, which was an absolute throwback to where the game went over the last years. A real shame. However, playing this game did bring back some good memories, which will never go away. During the game, I could see a frame rate of around 50 FPS, with everything set to medium on a 720p resolution. It did many times though, as I really think that even for a game like this, 2GB of system memory is just too little, and in combination with the disk being extremely slow. The next game we are testing is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This game actually ran pretty good, but they also say this will just run good, even on a potato. The frame rates were around the 50s, with again sometimes a dip to below 10 FPS, which I assume is due to the memory or the hard drive, or maybe even both. It was also interesting to see that after being used to solid-state drives and then moving back to only one spinning disk, the load times have increased from a few seconds to actually around 2 minutes just to join a match. Playing went okay, but there was some horrendous input lag, making it sometimes extremely difficult to play the game. However, this was for sure playable. I just wouldn't recommend playing this in a competitive match. And then, as the last game, I thought it would be fun to do a blast from the past and play Half-Life 2. This game is from 2004, so this PC should run this no problem, and it did. I was able to run the game on 720p with all high settings, getting an average of more than 60 FPS. Yet I could still notice sometimes a dip towards less than 10 frames per second, really making me feel that the hard drive might be the issue here, as Half-Life isn't known for its intensive CPU or memory usage. For a free PC, I'm quite amazed by what it can still achieve, but if it is for thinking into the future, I think maybe the case I might use for a sleeper build, and possibly the GPU and power supply for a possible budget build in the future, as these were free parts, but the rest I don't see any use for. But overall, this was a great find if I might say so. Getting this PC for free and still being able to play some games on it is just amazing. If you are looking to have the computer gaming experience without spending that, this is a great place to start. Not exactly this PC, but to just keep an eye out for free computers in your neighborhood. I hope you all liked this video and hopefully see you in the next one. Have a great day.